Don't blink. It's your boy Ink. Welcome to the Content Show. Continuing well. They're having a wonderful day on this 12th February 2025. Just woke up, but I had to answer my boy Kyle. I fucking love that dude. And because we love that dude, we answer. A little bit of Timmy. You don't mind? Good. So the comment is, I like how speedy you talk. I love this comment. I love, because it used to be a comment that I had a lot, right? Oh, you're talking fast, right? And in a young Ink, with no self-confidence, that was something to be lacking confidence on, right? Self-insecurities, right? Sabotage. So then, a bit of confidence, a trick of magic happened, right? Second time I refer to magic today, which is a weird thing, but hey, I'm waking up, so as they say in Russian, Zdrovya, we're having great value. Send. I don't know how to call it, and I don't think it matters. Those are good, man. Those are delicious. I strongly recommend it. So, where were we? Oh yeah, we didn't even begin. So, this was a source of self-confidence issue. I don't know, like, a complex, right? Something I don't like about myself, a flaw. Something I was insecure about. Insecure. That took me way too long to get. And I was like, okay, well, how can I fix that? And for years, my whole life, right, I was trying to fix that, right? And then I realized that simply my brain was producing information too quick, right? And because of my ADHD, I would forget that. So I was trying to speak so fast because I wanted to talk, right? I had something to say, I wanted to talk, right? That's the gist of it, right? I was pretty talk. And then, as I grew up and grew more mature, I realized that there's a clear answer to that. So what's today talk, right? I think we have to define speed. What is speed, right? A speed is the quota of action you can take per hour. A quota of action you can take in seconds, and a quota you can take in minutes, right? So it's an hour, I'm supposed to do X, Y, Z. Now, I know what you're saying, Ink doesn't make a lot of sense. Well, it kind of does. You're at work, you have 8 hours, you have a quota of the day, right? You take your quota, you divide it by 8, right? If you're lucky enough, finish up in 4 hours. If you're not lucky enough, finish up in 7 hours and a half, you don't have to relax, right? That's speed, right? Now, the second thing about speed is there's a flaw in the algebra that is speed, right? So the flaw in the algebra that is speed is time, right? So I'm going to talk about hours, minutes, and seconds. Right? Now hours, pretty simple. There's 24 hours in a day. Minutes, pretty simple. You got about 60 times 24. That's 1,200, 1,300 and something. Let's say 320, just to be safe, right? So you could go break the chain. Fucking love that game, right? And now, if you're really lucky, right? If you're really lucky, you take those minutes and you take those hours, right? And you can do 3 things. You can answer a boy, your bro. You can eat some delicious shortbread cookies. You can wake up slowly. You know what you love. Play your favorite game. Right. Then there's the last one. And the last one. And the last one is simply seconds. Now, why did I not talk about seconds? Because second is the most important but the most useless value of time. I can do shit in seconds. however I can count it. Seconds, my friend, is the death of potential. You know why? Is the symbol of communism, the symbol of conformity. You count. If you count too slow, you miss the mark. If you count too fast, you miss the mark. So we're all supposed to count in the same way. The way we do things, the way we speak, the way we're working. We're working at a different speed, right? Somebody's slower, somebody is quicker. It would be normal, right? I'll talk about this. Then you're like, yeah, but if everybody had a different value for a second, right? If everybody has a different version of a second, we're not going to go anywhere. Daily speaking, the system of time is flawed. You have three things that you have to understand. The sun's awake, the sun going down, and if I'm lucky enough, I'm going to see at midnight, at 12, that the sun is up there. At midnight, I'm going to miss it because I'm sleeping, hopefully. If you're not sleeping, well, good for you, but sleep schedule is important. Right? So, coming back to the subject, right? So then, you realize that if the concept of time, right, is not important, then you realize that there's another thing that's important, and that's your life, right? So the concept of time doesn't equate to life. Life, you can have a 80 years, you can have 70 years, depends on how you eat, depends on how safe you are. You can have an accident tomorrow and die, right? Right. So knowing that a life has no value, no precise value, of no quantum. Quantum is also a good thing. Quantum physics is also a good thing. In one life, in one timeline, I die at 30. Other timeline, I'm dying at 60. I went at the same speed for both lifetime, right? I went at the same speed for both lifetime. One of them I did more. That doesn't make sense, right? Now, am I saying that you should do everything that you can in 1 second? Am I saying that you should not take your time? No, but if you can multitask, then the concept of time becomes flawed, sorry. Right? Now, coming back to our sheeps, right? So, Speedy, when you listen to your favorite content creator on YouTube, right? On YouTube, if you want to watching your favorite show on Netflix, do you watch them? I watch them to speed at 1.5. 1.5, you're right. So your own perception of time is your own concept of time is flawed, right? Because a simple second has to go faster than a second, right? I'm talking normally. I'm counting with you, right? I'm counting with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 5 seconds, right? If you were to put the video, right, at 1.5 the speed, that wouldn't be 5 seconds. That'd be 3.5 seconds if we're really precise. So right away, there's a little problem with that, right? And you realize that life, it's not about how long you live, but how much you were able to accomplish, right? Pointless or not. If you're able to make 30,000 videos in 3 years, even if half of them are complete shit, you can still wake up and say, I did something. I did something, right? And for some people, it's like, no, that's too much, right? And so for some people, I could have done more, right? This is concept of time. If we take away the concept of time, and we realize that the most important part in life is how well you lived it, right? Because dying is a fatality. Dying is an absolute fatality. Then you realize that sometimes, just sometimes, right? Being fast is important. Now, I like example. Right? This is all an excuse to talk fast, right? You can talk at the speed that you want. You can act at the speed that you want. You can do whatever you need to do, whatever you want to do. This is your life. This is how you live it. But realize that every single day, you get something like this. Something like this. A sunrise. Do you know how long that lasts? About 10 minutes. Out of the whole day, this is the best extent of nature you're gonna get. And it only lasts 10 minutes. Enjoy the time you have.